mention your name.
I, Nyaaba Aweeba Azongo,
Do solemnly, sincerely promise and swear
Do solemnly and sincerely promise
and swear
that I will truly and faithfully,
that I will truly and faithfully,
to the best of my skill and knowledge,
and to the best of my
skill and knowledge,
execute the powers and trust response in me as an eminent board member of Moses Foundation, Ghana.
execute the powers and trust reposed in me as an eminent board member of the Moses Foundation, Ghana.
So help me God.
so help me.
Moses Foundation Ghana, which is the first of its kind, established to provide leadership in building nation cohesion based on whole student solidarity and advocacy, and mobilizing old student support for sustainable educational development in Ghana with the mission to enhance student commitment and also to support the development of their respective alma mater in building national cohesion and inspire excellence in global leadership around the globe.
Cohesion and leadership. And therefore, for me, it was God sent that the Moses Foundation was developed. Mobilizing old students for educational support. It doesn't come better than that. You are mobilizing the spirit and the leadership amongst old students, not only for their alma mater, but for general educational support. Who has ever heard of JSS old students and old students JSS schools? Nobody. Who has heard of primary school old pupils before? Very few, if any. Maybe it's the current international schools. But those who went to Saito, I bet there is no old pupils of any of our once upon a time government. And therefore the Moses Foundation has deemed it right that we shall create national, regional competitions first. Because if you take Greater Accra, the number of schools here, the number of potential winners are considerable. If you take Cape Coast, it's probably even bigger than anywhere else. If you take Ashanti region, if you take Western region, pretty much every region, there are rivalries between schools. There are known rivalries in this country. If you take Cape Coast, there is Augustine's versus Van Spym versus Adusado College. It's rivalry and it will continue for ages. If you come to GSTS, if you come to Western region, it's GSTS and St. John's. These are the two, schools that believe themselves, and therefore the banter would always be there. If you went to Ashanti region, it's Premier College in Okokwa. And forever it is, a competition. The next one is the Moses Generational Leadership Legend Award. And here we're going to be looking at the leadership, right? The command of leadership, the expanse of the leadership. And again, we will go through a very stringent criteria for selection, and those who will be awarded will become brand ambassadors of the Moses Foundation. They will support their respective schools, but in addition to that, they will help support the educational sector. The third is the establishment of an oldstudentsfund.com. One of the things that we're all aware is that we are in Ghana, but a lot of our old students are abroad. Getting round to getting their active participation can only be done by a few schools. There are few schools that have got old boys and old girls in pretty much all the major capitals. But with the establishment of the oldstudentfund.com, it becomes a digital platform where anybody, anywhere, can access, download the app, and you can make contribution towards your alma mater, any project that is going on in your school, or every year there will be national projects that will be nominated also by the Moses Foundation that people can be, advised to also contribute. An opportunity for the Moses Foundation to really play a major role in national cohesion, in the global excellence in leadership amongst Ghanaians, and also in support for the educational sector. So these are the three projects that come out of the three missions of the Moses Foundation. Let me go back again to say that one is to harness the spirit of the old students, for the development of their alma mater and for other national educational projects. To build national cohesion amongst, all these old students, because as we said, this is what transcends religious boundaries, ethnic boundaries, and everything else. And then also out of this, to be able to bring out inspiring global excellence in leadership amongst, Ghanaians throughout the various schools and also as a national. This is the mission and the programs that have been enumerated by the Moses Foundation. Mobilizing old students for educational support foundation. It is innovative. It is not found anywhere in the world. This is the first of its kind. And let Ghanaians also be proud that Ghanaians can innovate. Sometimes when you say that something like this can work, the first question is, where has it been done before? Almost as if a Ghanaian is not imbued the innovative spirit to be able to begin something. The Moses Foundation is the first of its kind in the world. We're pioneering it here, and we believe it will work, and it will work on the spirit of competition amongst generations of old students of our secondary school. If you go and meet people who went to school in the 50s, all right, bantering amongst themselves.
According to former Director General for Ghana Earth Service, Professor Ajima Bedu, in his presentation said the Moses Foundation is ready to create a platform for regional competition alongside with the criteria selection of leadership with a Brand Ambassador Award by Moses Foundation.
National cohesion and also to inspire global excellence leadership in Ghana. The three things culminate in making Ghana a great country. We've also indicated that the Moses Foundation is the first of its kind. It will succeed and hopefully give birth to other Moses Foundations in other African countries, and who knows, in other parts of the rest of the world. We who have been nominated to serve on the board have collectively pledged that we shall work hard with the President and management to ensure the success of Moses Foundation. So I'm sure the next time we meet, it will be more of the success stories being
Juma Kubia, your friend of Moses Foundation. Na sikyerɛ ne sɛ schools a yɛkɔ wɔ Ghana nyinaa no yɛpɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ade a wɔn kɔ school ne nyinaa no wɔn de wɔn ahoɔden ɛne wɔn nyansa sɛdeɛ ɛne nyinaa no wɔn de boa wɔn school no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛka Ghana schools nyinaa bom na yɛtumi boa educational sector no ɛnyɛ school a onipa korɔ no kɔɔ nko a kwan a yɛbɛtumi afa so a saa mmoa no bi yɛbɛtumi aboa educational sector no so motion foundation so asɛde afei so yɛsɛ mmarima ne mmaa titiriw akɔ school wɔ Ghana na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi ka wɔn mu nyinaa bom na yɛtumi ma ɔman Ghana susu tu mpɔn ɛno no ɛyɛ national cohesion ɛna afei so yɛnim sɛ ɛkan kɔ nipa bebree akɔ school a dwumadi a wɔn di wɔ baabi bebree no wɔn yiri wɔn ho ɛma wɔn adwumadie no ɛkɔ wɔn anim ɛno so yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ sɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa no yɛbɛtumi de abom na ama ɔman Ghana atu mpɔn ɛno ne ɛnɛ dwumadi a yɛabɛyɛ na ne Moses Foundation no sɛdeɛ kaeɛ no nneɛma no ɛyɛ mmiɛnsa sɛ bɛyɛ a wɔn akɔ school wɔ Ghana yɛbɛtumi de wɔn ahoɔden ne wɔn nyansa aboɔ ama ɔman educational sector.
Also speaking at the event was the president of Moses Foundation Ghana, Mr.Nyaaba Aweeba Azongo, established that they are aiming to train old students in various schools in order to make them a better leader for tomorrow through the help of technology to build a national cohesion in educational system in Ghana.
Normal miɛnsa na yɛde asi yɛn so fa Moses Foundation no dwumadie no deɛ di kan ne sɛ wohwɛ Old Students Association a yɛnim wɔafiri ha wɔafiri kuro wei yɛnsa nim ɛsom a wɔewu but yɛn nyinaa yɛyɛ baako as a Old Students family enti ne ɛkyerɛ sɛ Old Students as an institution yɛbɛtumi ayi so deɛ akaman no abom enti ne yɛsɛ national cohesion no ne yɛakaman no abom no na afei deɛ boy yɛ ho nyinaa ano ne support educational development. The educational development na yɛ support no o support wo ama meta no at the end of the day obetuma nya awards wo but yɛ sa hwɛ sɛ wo support wo no sɛ deprived schools bi wɔ hɔ no na sɛ wɔ so extended support na so odi bi kɔ hɔ no mu a yɛ Moses Foundation bɛka sɛ wayɛ adeɛ ɛno koraa bɛsa ama wo plus schools bi koraa so betuma list projects bi a ɛwɔ mu community sɛ saa schools we say na ɛwɔ yɛ community bi koraa na yɛ basic schools saa Old Students saa school no Old Students of that school betuma ka sɛ yɛ support to saa projects no your members across the world because we are in a digital age and you know parents will be contributing to the platform students will be contributing all students will be contributing from all parts of the world so that we can be able to develop our educational we can be able to support our educational sector. Then the third one, which is very, very important, is leadership decides everything. And now at the school level, what kind of leadership mentorship are we giving them? What kind of leadership inspiration are we giving them? Are we just grooming them to grow up, enter the political fray and start? We just have to insult. And I say, be obey the term, obey. We ain't in a normal be bra airports where if he said, Yam Kodano, I was here, Shas, what leadership is. And the bit my moment of leadership, party, the other say, what's your award back to Moses Generational Leadership Award? Or more thing. Now, or Matima Kumani. Ama yɛte omu din nyinaa wɔ wiase afanan nyinaa no yɛyɛ ebe nominate sankrofo no yɛ nominate omu a na yɛma na award na ne kyerɛ sɛ yɛ Moses Generational Leadership Award legenda na ebe wie ne yɛbɛ profile ne nyinaa na yɛ document into a form of magazine and for this year no saa magazine will be made available to the schools into schools no collaborate wɔkan a was the share Professor Ajima Bedu Akosa share ne modern a wabo Prampa College Hano free. Michelle we can modern over school way no koye or free school ha. So in a way no sa global excellence in leadership no ya instill a work in Kodanomu right from the school level. It is our Moses Generational Leadership Award. Ya dia ma awardees na wie no.